Hey, it's Steve Zonardo with Mike Gaddy on Real Estate on Record. Just here chatting away with Stefano, and away we go.
So what's all this about, buddy? I see these new mugs we got here.
The Treviso Realty Canada edition, the green. This is we sent like 20 or what 50 cups, something like that, just to Canada.
Saw a nice box of them.
Yeah, grab a few for your family. So basically, clients that are buying properties from Canada, like clearly I can't ship them here, right? Like when we drive over, so we ordered the Canadian edition here. Then when your investment property in Florida is ready, like even yours, Stefano, we'll furnish some yellow editions there, the sunshine.
But I heard that yellow blue is not available here.
No. That's only Florida.
You gotta fly down.
You gotta fly
and
by.
Get them yourself.
Hey, listen, we can get you into a property on water for $500K in a gated community in South Fort Myers. Let's go. 12 months of rent. Seasonal rent. 12 times a year you can rent it. 30-day minimums. Let's
go. You want to plug my place? Go ahead. Plug it free.
So we have on the market currently right now, and look at this deal: a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. North Fort Myers, gated community, all the amenities you need. That's actually a fucking great deal. Think about it. $3,000 per month.
Yeah, that's amazing.
People pay $5,000 a week.
And it's what, 1,600 square, 14?
Under 14. Yeah, under 14. Yeah,
but it's not even that, man. Airbnbs are going for like $500-600 a night.
That's what I'm saying.
A night.
And this is backed onto water. It's amazing experience, and and they did a nice job too. It's a nice property. Everything's done in there.
Free
turnkey. When we're selling houses, I got clients that are like, I'd rather not sell to a specific race, culture, race, stuff like that, because my neighbor's gonna get upset. I said, guys, it's who's got the best offer. We can't say that family can't live here. If they're giving you $50,000 more than the last family, you're gonna take that money. So gives a shit what your neighbors say. You're gonna take the best offer. If the best offer, transfers someone that's gonna be likable to the area, then that's a bonus.
Great.
That's luck.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna be a demographic that your neighbors don't appreciate, I'm sorry. I'm here to do my job. We got to get the most amount of money. Like it's not.
I've never seen anyone take like $50,000 less because they wanted to keep their neighbor happy.
I'm sure that it happens.
Yeah, no, I agree. Or if he's like Steve said before, if it works out that's the highest bidder, great. If not, then you're gonna waste your time if you're only gonna sell to one demographic.
Yeah, you can't do that. God forbid that comes out, you lose your license because of that. It's Canada at the end. We all love our own cultures. I love being Italian. I love everything about it. But again, we're in a blended country here, right? So.
Now, last one is the environmental impact of certain builders. Now, you guys as real estate agents, some builders do not consider the environment. The environment's the biggest talk of the town now. Are you guys for or against builders' environmental impact for sustainability?
Are we talking like Greenbelt, taking lands out of Greenbelt?
I'm talking about there's a lot of builders, I'm not going to say names.
Just my little experience here developing a little bit up north here. There's so...
You developed here?
Well, those lots I put together in the townhouses.
Where is it?
In Alliston.
Alliston.
So, again, just to get anything passed, you can't pull anything.
No, yeah, you have to go through so many different layers.
The committees, environment, especially if you're doing a subdivision. Like, there's not much. You have to allocate so much land to the green. Like, if someone's got a problem with that, they got to talk to the city council or the way they're whatever the zoning and all that stuff is done through the development. It's not the builder. The builder's trying to go minimum naturally. Some will go a little bit more, but at the same time, with the cost of land today, like it doesn't even make sense.
No, you have to keep it as tight as you can.
Yeah, tight. And then the people say, well, developers are being greedy. They're putting houses so close to each other. All they want is money. It's not the case. Number one, that's by law, by zoning practices with the cities, the city planning department. You have to have that.
They need the density.
They need the density.
Yeah,
They can't have. How they used to have it. What did they used to call those bungalows where you live there? That was called urban sprawl.
Yeah, you got 60-foot lots.
Yeah,
no.
In these back splits and bungalows that took up the whole lot. No, they want like little single detached, single car garage stacked. You know what I mean? So that's also
who wants the builders?
The municipality, everywhere, planning department.
Yeah, of Canada.
Yeah,
Canada.
We need to build. Yeah. We have like a housing shortage technically, right? So we have to build the most amount of units in the tightest amount of space. So how do you do it? Density, right?
Ontario controls how we build here, right? They're like they just drop their notes on different municipalities. That's what it is.
So that's why they came out and they just basically in Toronto took out they changed in all the yellow belt. So basically, all the single family dwelling houses, you can now, instead of, you don't have to go get like a planning amendment or a zoning amendment. You're allowed to build 3 units on every house, on
Triplexes.
every piece of land, because the land is big enough to sustain. Before it was sustaining one family, well, they're saying let's make it sustain three
This
families.
goes from city to city.
Right now it's in Toronto, but yeah, it's an overall, like you said,
Yeah,
it's overall
Even
from
Allison's the same.
from I'm just talking about Toronto right now, but it's from basically Ford's government.
And does this also apply to Florida? Do they have the same mentality when it comes to the environmental and how they build and all that?
They're a lot different because they're building like a lot of gated communities, so it's all sustainability, right? They have all the lakes in there. It's all greenery. So we live in a concrete jungle. We used to say downtown Toronto was a concrete jungle, but no, our subdivisions here are concrete jungles compared to like Florida, for example, where everything's built on beauty and
How come
precision.
they don't do that here?
Cost, land cost, and just
Why does Florida land cost less?
it was all
in our
swamp at some point, right? So. Again, it's getting very expensive now. You'll start seeing subdivisions or communities starting to delineate a bit more or less, like as time goes. But then they're raising the housing prices, still profit for them. But when you get into a gated community like the one you bought in, like it's paradise. You feel like you've done something important, you know? You get in there, everything's like you're driving into this beautiful like palm trees, everything's green, irrigated all the time. Security guard coming in, you got a massive
Lakes everywhere.
lakes everywhere. You got a
Beautiful.
massive amenity center that's just for you. It's for you. They want you to feel good. Go to the pool, work out, do yoga, play tennis, play pickleball. Why don't you play basketball? Go for a drive, go for a walk, go for a run, go fishing. It's just like it's like if you do Florida right, you can extend your life expectancy 1,000%. Because
Now, since we're talking controversy, I'm going to challenge you on
Yeah.
one more thing, and then we're
you
going to
challenge me, buddy. Send it.
A lot of these gated communities have security checkpoints.
Which one?
All gated communities have security
Yeah.
checkpoints.
Is that
Some
racist?
people may think it's a scary part to live in. That's probably what they're transferring it as.
Oh,
is that true or not?
No, that's a Canadian mindset. Everyone thinks like it's funny because now like the concealed carry laws like concealed carry in Florida now, state of Florida doesn't exist anymore. So now anybody can carry a gun. It's a licensed firearm. It's not like you're gonna buy it off the street, but. Everyone carries guns. Like Texas, all these Republican states, not even now in California. Like forget about the biggest Democratic state in all of America. Like people are buying guns and they're holding them because it's dangerous. But it's what Canadians think, and it's just that mindset because we're here and then we're thinking there is that everyone's got a gun in their belt. It's like a cowboy movie. It's not that they don't see it. You don't see anything. Like it doesn't exist.
I don't think they're thinking that. I think they're thinking maybe the crime rate's higher. That's why they have all these gated checkpoints,
Yeah.
which is not true.
No,
Gated
it's
communities just mean they make it very secluded.
It's a way of life.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. I said Southwest Florida, where I am now specifically, from Marco up to let's say Cape Coral, right? That whole section. I put it into 3 points: lush, luxury, and private. That's what that's all about. Lush, luxury, and private. So gated community is part of your privacy, luxury, and it's lush. That's what that's about. Like you don't want to be, hey, look at me. Like everyone wants their privacy there. It's a different way of living. And again, you can buy properties out of gated communities, but that's going to be more for local people, to be honest. I mean, if you get down to Fifth Ave, they have those big mansions, but that's a very exclusive area.
Yeah.
You know, 10, 20, $30 million houses there. But yeah, no, it's different. It's private. You get into your gated community, it's your own little city, your own little village, your own little safety net. You know all the community. You go to the events and internally. It's nice. It's nice.
So people should buy in Florida.
I think so. Yeah.
Wrap it
I
up.
think so. Here, let Mike wrap it up.
Right, wrap it up.
Thanks, guys, for watching this week's episode of Real Estate on Record with Mike and Steve. Like, follow, subscribe, and catch us on the next one.
Nice. Ciao.
Done.